This is Etalk. Today we'll be talking about Charlie Sheen, the Oscars, some Elon news, and we also have an interview with Katy Steele. Ready to talk about everything from LA to Elon, here are your co-hosts.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first edition of Etalk, where we talk about all the entertainment news that you should be talking about. I am Devarrick Turner, and these are my co-hosts for today.
I'm Addie Haney.
I'm Granese.
So is everybody excited about this first show?
So excited.
Oh, definitely. You know, I have always wanted to do a talk show. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited that, you know, it's going to join the Elon television lineup.
Yeah, and I can talk about entertainment all day. What about you, Don?
Oh, I love talking about everything entertainment, and I think that this is a great place to do it, right here on Elon's campus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and today we're going to be talking about everything. We have a little something for everybody. So our first thing is American Idol. Has anybody been watching that?
No, you know, I kind of gave up on American Idol back in season 5. You know,
Yeah.
I just think it's too overdone now. I don't find that there's much talent, so I don't know.
I love American Idol.
You do?
I do, because I'm a singer and I always wanted to audition for it,
Right.
but my parents didn't want me to.
See, I love the idea of American Idol, but you know what? It's just like, how many American Idols can you find?
Right.
Like 10? Just 10. We're going to cut it at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like this might be their last season. Doesn't it have that feeling?
I think, you know, after Simon Cowell left, that there's just no
It's
hope.
not the
It's a
same
sinking
show.
ship.
Yeah.
I think Steven Tyler, though, Steven Tyler and Jennifer Lopez are really good hosts.
Yeah.
They don't have the same vibe as, you know, Paula, Randy, and Simon.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think they do the show justice.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
J-Lo's funny. I like it.
J-Lo.
Yeah.
I love. Did you see her? She premiered her new video on American Idol.
Oh, yeah. I think that's
I didn't like it too much.
Yeah.
I think J-Lo should stick to acting, you know.
Yeah.
She makes a
Although
better actor than
her
a
song
singer.
is #1 on iTunes right now.
Oh, is it?
I don't know what J-Lo should do. But the big news on American Idol, too, is they announced the top 13, so that
Right.
was interesting. We're also talking about music, Lady Gaga.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gaga is back.
J-Lo
for sure.
put her in her place. Lady Gaga is now #2 on iTunes.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Thought that never would
Born
happen.
This Way. I
That's a
love her new
shocker.
song.
Come on, girl. Come back. Come back to
Come
us.
back to
I don't know how I feel about her new
You don't?
single, actually. You know, I heard it the first time, and it struck me as a Madonna song. I was
Yeah.
like, immediately, I was like, huh. It sounds really like 80s circa Madonna. So
Dude.
I don't know. I mean, it's got a good vibe, but
Right.
still reminds me of Madonna quite a bit. Yeah.
What I like about it is I like music with a message.
Yeah.
And that song definitely has a message that can go, that anybody can relate to.
Yeah.
And that's what's most important to me. You can dance to it, but also you can get words of wisdom from it. You
Yeah.
know, Lady Gaga, you know.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably her #1 fan. I'm a huge Gaga fan. I'm a little monster.
Did
in
you
every
see her
way.
on the Grammys?
I loved her at the Grammys. The egg thing, that was just
Yeah.
crazy.
A little weird, but the dancing was on
Right.
point.
The egg thing goes with the new video for Born This Way.
Oh, really?
Have you seen that?
No, not
Music
yet.
video?
Interesting. It starts off with a triangle and then everything pops out of that triangle.
Yeah, synopsis is she's basically this alien goddess who gives birth to a new race of humans. A baby pops out, and it's like this little
Sounds
mannequin head.
Very
and-
Gaga.
It's definitely Gaga-ish. It's
Well.
crazy.
Yeah.
But too, on a more serious note, speaking of people who are crazy, I guess, Mike Huckabee, did you hear what he said about Natalie Portman?
I did, and I was just flabbergasted, honestly. I mean, to say that about single moms, especially after she just won that huge award, you know.
The
What
biggest award there is to get.
What was the statement? Do you know what it was?
What he said was that he was talking bad about single mothers, is basically what he
Right.
said. He was saying that Hollywood and Natalie Portman glamorizes unwed mothers
Oh.
and single motherhood because she's obviously pregnant and she's actually engaged to her baby's
Right.
father. But he was just saying that it glamorizes single motherhood and that should not happen. He actually goes on to say that most single moms are very poor, uneducated, can't get a job, and if it weren't for government assistance, their kids would be starving to death and never have health care.
See, that's just ignorance.
Yeah, that
That's
right
just not
there.
true.
How many single parents do you know, none of the single parents that I know are lazy. They are all working hard to, you know, provide for their kids, and I'm sure there are students here at Elon who have single parents who are working very hard to get them an education and making sure that they are a success. So I think that is a total unfair statement.
I think he has a point to a certain extent. You know, I think ideally we all want to have both of our parents, even if you grow up in a divorced home or with a single mother or a single dad. You do want to have both of your parents there. So I think there's a point, but to make that statement to say all single mothers are uneducated and poor and on welfare and all that stuff, I think that's just too much.
You know what, though? I mean, when he uses Natalie Portman as the example, I mean, this was like one of the greatest nights of her life.
Yeah, Oscar
and
winning.
She's not an example of a single mother who's not doing it right. She's doing it the right way. She's doing the right thing. She's working, obviously, she's a working actress. She has a fiance.
She has like 3 more movies coming out this year alone.
Right. So it was just bad choice of words for
definitely.
him.
Especially from a person who could potentially be a 2012 presidential candidate.
Right.
Well,
not doing so well with the younger demographic.
No, definitely not. But even though the Oscars were almost a week ago, they're still making news.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, Josh Brolin and Javier Bardem, when they were presenting an Oscar, presenting their category, they shared a little intimate moment.
Steamy kiss?
A little bit more than
Hot and steamy kiss.
Right.
It wasn't that bad, though, but nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Right.
ABC actually censored it, and they showed a clip of Penelope Cruz.
Interesting.
According to ABC, it wasn't censorship. It just happened to be the way that they took their camera angles.
Yeah.
They didn't catch the kiss. But I mean,
They said it was planned.
this is Oscar night. They have professional.
Exactly.
They're working
Cameras
the back.
at every angle.
If they want to film that, they're going to film it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's something that people probably wanted to see.
Especially the Oscars got a lot of flack this year, kind of like they were uninteresting with Anne Hathaway and James Franco, and the Oscars it's always like very elegant,
Uptight.
and
Yeah.
uptight, and to have this moment would have definitely upped the ante. Like it would have been very exciting to see people.
And definitely, you're starting to see a trend of this kissing at awards show. I know it all started with the Madonna, Britney Spears
And
kiss.
Christina Aguilera.
And-
People forgot about
Oh,
Christina.
always. I always forget.
People always forget about Christina.
Yeah, she's now drunk and laying on the ground. You know,
Yeah.
midlife crisis. But also too that we had the Sandra Bullock and Meryl Streep kiss a year ago.
Yeah.
Last year.
At the Critics' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
So
And then they had also on ABC Adam Lambert kissed the guy too, and also on ABC, and they censored that too.
So seeing a trend here, ABC. What's going on?
They don't
What's
like
going
love.
on, Amy?
They don't
They
like
don't-
love.
At least.
It's all about love.
Well, we had a opening weekend for several movies. We had Take Me Home Tonight, which is an 80s themed movie.
It's set in 1988.
Yeah. I'm all about the 80s decade. It's one of my favorites. Even though I
like
wasn't
that they're
born in
bringing
there.
back- They're bringing back the 80s. And you
Definitely.
know, like I didn't live during the 80s, but
I
from
did,
what I have
for a month.
seen or from what I've seen or heard of the 80s, I mean, some of the best stuff of the last part of the century came from the 80s.
Definitely. I mean, fashion. Hello.
Yes. Look at what they're wearing right now.
I would wear that every day.
Yes.
I'm just
saying.
glad to see Topher Grace, because where has he been? Has anybody seen
been
him in the past?
hiding. He's been stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, the 70s. He's stuck in the 70s and the 80s. It's 2011, Topher. Come out.
Come back to us.
Yeah, come back. Come back.
We hope you come back too when we'll be talking about Hollywood's latest troublemakers.